You will be shocked to know that the biggest obstacle to your union is you. An astounding revelation, isn't it? It's almost ironic, like a puzzle where the key to solving it is the very problem itself. An obstacle that we unknowingly place before ourselves, blocking our own path. It's an incredible thought to hold and even harder to accept. But as astounding as this may sound, it's the reality we live in. The most intriguing aspect of this revelation, and perhaps the one that makes it even more astonishing, is the fact that you are the one who has created this separation. Yes, you. You are the architect of your own barriers, the builder of your own walls. You might be wondering how this could be possible. Why would anyone knowingly create a divide within themselves? Why would you lock the door and throw away the key to your own peace? But the question is, why did you do this? It's a question that begs answers, one that shakes the very foundation of our self-understanding. It's like standing at the edge of a mirror, peering into your own soul, questioning your own existence. It raises unsettling thoughts and challenges predefined notions, but it is a question that needs to be asked. The answer, however, is not as straightforward as we think it to be. You won't find the answer in your conscious mind because this truth can only be realized through inner awareness. It is not etched on the surface of our consciousness, but buried deep within, beyond the reach of our waking thoughts. It is hidden away, waiting to be discovered. In the core of our being, beneath layers of self-doubt, insecurities, and fear, is the truth. A truth that can only be realized when we delve deep into ourselves, when we introspect and dare to question our own actions. It's a journey that requires courage, acceptance, and a whole lot of patience. So, let's embark on this journey together. Let's journey into the depths of our souls, probing and questioning until we unearth the truth. Let's take this road less traveled and discover the untold story of our own self. Only then can we understand the true nature of this obstacle and learn how to overcome it. Only then can we find the way to our union. We often hold the belief that the key to our contentment, the source of our joy, and the bond that promises unity relies heavily on forging a connection with a being distinct from our own. This external entity, we assume, holds the key to our completeness, our sense of self. Yet the truth, an age-old wisdom that has stood the test of time, suggests that everything happening outside of us is merely a reflection, a mirror image of the world that lies within us, our internal landscape. So if there's a feeling of disconnect, a sense of growing apart from your twin flame, it highlights that the obstacle, the root cause of this separation, lies not outside, but within you. These obstacles are not physical barriers, emotional and mental hindrances that obstruct the path to true connection. These hindrances can manifest in various forms and shapes, each unique in its impact and severity. They might emerge as wounds from your formative years, scars from childhood that have not quite healed. These wounds might prevent you from offering your complete trust to someone, from letting someone else into your world, into your heart. Act as barricades, keeping you shielded and distant. Or they could surface as fear and uncertainty, twin demons that gnaw at your confidence, holding you back from taking that leap of faith, that step towards growth and progress. They keep you rooted in your comfort zone, never allowing you to explore the unknown, the new. They could also materialize as an overwhelming desire for control, a wish to have a firm grip on every aspect of your life. This desire stops you from surrendering to the rhythms, the ebb and flow of life, from trusting the journey and its intended course. The desire for control that stops you from surrendering to the natural flow of life. Do not seek wholeness in the external world, for what you see is merely a reflection of your inner state. It's a fundamental principle that resonates with wisdom and truth. Your perception of the world around you is inextricably linked to your internal sense of self. Think about it this way. The world is like a mirror, reflecting back to us our inner emotions, thoughts, and beliefs. Everything we see and experience, from our closest relationships to our interactions with strangers, is influenced by our internal state of being. Try to envision yourself standing in front of a mirror. The reflection you see is entirely dependent on your physical form. It's an image of your body as it is, not as you wish it to be. Now, apply this metaphor to your life. The way you perceive your surroundings is a mirror image of your inner self. If you feel incomplete inside, you will see the world as an incomplete place. Every individual, every circumstance, every experience will echo your inner incompleteness. The key then is not to seek fulfillment or completion from the external world, but from within yourself. It means addressing your fears, insecurities, and negative beliefs and transforming them into positivity, confidence, and self-belief. It's about finding balance and harmony within your own heart and mind. This is not an overnight transformation. It is a journey of self-discovery, courage, and resilience. As you venture along this path, embracing every step, you will start to notice changes. It will not be instant, but gradual, and over time, your reality will begin to shift. Your perception of the world will change as you start feeling more complete, more whole within yourself. As a result, your experiences and interactions will become more positive, fulfilling, and complete. Until you feel complete within yourself, your reality will remain incomplete. Your greatest obstacle is your own mind, which perceives everything through the lens of preference and attachment. This has always been the case. It's true, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you're doing. The mind is a powerful tool, capable of extraordinary feats, yet it is also our greatest hindrance. It filters every experience, every situation through its unique prism of understanding and interpretation. And it's this filter of subjective thought that can often become an impediment. Take a moment and consider how your own biases have shaped your perception. Have you ever found yourself drawn to a particular idea or object, only to realize later that your attachment was based not on an objective assessment, but on your own personal inclinations? Have you ever ignored the merits of an opposing argument simply because it didn't align with your preconceived notions? These are the shackles of preference and attachment that our minds create, clouding our judgment and distorting reality. However, there's no need to despair. Acknowledging this obstacle is the first step towards overcoming it. It's only when we recognize our own biases that we can begin to see through them. It's only when we recognize our own attachments that we can start to let them go. It's only when we step out of our comfort zone that we can truly grow. This journey towards self-awareness is often fraught with difficulty. It requires courage to confront your own flaws. It requires discipline to stay objective. It requires patience to persevere in the face of adversity. But remember, the end goal is not to rid oneself of all attachments or preferences, but to control them, to use them as tools rather than letting them dictate your life. In the midst of all this, you might feel overwhelmed. The world might seem like an ocean of chaos, and your heart might feel like a ship adrift. But remember, peace isn't found in the absence of chaos, but in the presence of order within oneself. If your heart is restless, reality will seem chaotic, but peace comes from within. Be like water, soft yet indestructible. What appears to be a barrier is often an illusion. When you let go of impatience and surrender to the flow, the path reveals itself. Surrendering to the flow is more than just passively accepting life's ebbs and flows. It's about releasing your need to control every aspect of your life and trusting in the universe's grand design. It's about acknowledging that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. It's about understanding that things work out the way they're supposed to, if you allow them to unfold naturally. This surrender involves a deep-rooted trust in the cosmos, a trust that allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Many of us spend our lives in pursuit of things we want, not realizing that what we seek is also seeking us. The biggest roadblocks that we encounter, however, are of our own making, manifesting as restlessness and fear. Understanding our own spiritual nature and connection to the universe can help to dispel these obstacles. This is what spiritual awareness is all about. It is the insight that we are more than just physical beings. We are imbued with a spirit, a soul that connects us to the universe and everything in it. It's like a vast and intricate web, where each strand is interwoven with the rest, and not one is insignificant. With spiritual awareness, we learn to view ourselves and our desires from a different perspective. We comprehend that we are not separate entities fighting alone in the world, but integral parts of a larger cosmic order. And it is this understanding that can lead us to feel more whole within ourselves. When we feel complete and at peace within, it allows us to truly unite with our twin flame. Our twin flame is not just a partner or a romantic interest, but a part of our soul imprinted within another person. In achieving spiritual awareness, we are not just finding our path to them, but also to a deeper understanding of our own existence and purpose in this vast universe. Without addressing and resolving your inner conflicts, it's impossible to establish harmony in the external world. Inner conflict resolution isn't just about identifying the problem, but also about recognizing the root cause of these internal battles. It's about understanding that every conflict within us arises from a clash of beliefs or values we hold. It's about acknowledging our wounds, fears, and insecurities. Once we recognize these, we can begin the journey of resolving them. This involves introspection, self-awareness, and sometimes seeking professional help. As we confront these internal struggles and work through them, we start healing. We start transforming our wounds into wisdom, our fears into courage. Only when you fully embrace and heal your inner wounds and fears, a true union of the inner self with the outer world can take place. This is when you truly achieve peace and harmony. Now that we understand the root of the separation, the next question is, what should we do now? Face your inner wounds. Identify and work through your emotional blockages. Feel complete within yourself. Union happens when you no longer feel incomplete. Flow with life. Don't force your twin flame connection. Instead, surrender to the natural rhythm of life. Stay in the right energy. Keep your energy aligned with love, acceptance, and peace so that your reality mirrors the same. All of this wisdom points to a single truth. True union is not found outside, it is within. The moment you remove your inner barriers, union becomes a reality. What if I told you that your twin flame was never truly separate from you, but that the separation itself was just an illusion, designed to make you whole and complete without seeking approval from the outside world, its relationships or attachments? Would you believe me? Or would you convince yourself that separation is real? Share your thoughts and comments.